everybody, it's Silliness. Flash got stung by a bee. The main reason why I'm making this video is because I want to tell you guys some things that the doctor didn't tell me and that I couldn't really find online anywhere. I don't know. I've had 4 dogs and none of them have ever been stung by a bee, and most of them were outside dogs. So he seemed fine. He was kind of like, not too bad. He kind of does that after we give him like those rawhide chewy things. So on his nose, he had like 2 bumps on his nose, and they were really swollen. I was like, oh my gosh, what is that? Because I had bought him new treats that day, and I was like, oh my god, he's allergic. Around midnight, when we noticed it, we went to the vet. 2 hours later, we finally get to see a vet. Why? Oh, why is most vet clinics, like normal vet clinics, not open on the weekends? Like, I understand, like, each person, like, or each dog or pet has like their own doctor that they see, but have the clinic open and like have a second doctor there for the weekends, or like the nurses or whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called, but like that way, like that veterinary clinic has all of his information ready to go. They know his history. I don't have to think of it in a panic if necessary. Like, I don't understand why this is not a thing. Anyway, I digress. So we get to the emergency vet, which is not our normal veterinarian that we go to. She said it's an allergic reaction, most likely a bee sting, since like one of the bumps on his nose was really, really hard. Well, not like a rock, but you know, like for flesh. So she thinks that's where he got stung. And the 2 hours that we were there, the swelling went down. Like, so we're thinking, oh, okay, well maybe we just overreacted, you know, whatever. She told us to go home and give him 4 Benadryl every 8 hours for the size of dog that he is. We get home, we don't have any Benadryl. Ibuprofen is not good for dogs. So we're thinking, well, I mean, the swelling has already started going down, so do we really need to give him medicine? He's a smart motherfucker. He knows when there's a pill in food, and he will just and just spit out the pill, and I have to like shove it down his throat. I don't like doing that. He doesn't like doing that. You sleep, I'll take first watch. When I stayed up, I just put on Lord of the Rings. Around 5 a.m., I woke him up, and I took a look at him, and his face was some like little elf had just put a plug in his face and it was like pumping a little pump, and it was just, here's a picture of it, and I thought it was going down. Oh my gosh, I thought it was going down. What is going on? Ah! So at 5 in the morning, I get up, I put my clothes on, like I can get some over-the-counter Benadryl or whatever. So I get the Benadryl, I come home, I look at Flash, and his nose is bleeding. Since he was awake now, he had been just scratching. At that point, I kind of lost it. So I gave him the Benadryl, and that's something the doctor didn't tell me either, and that I couldn't find online, is that if they scratch, that can cause bleeding. Like, and that freaked me out when I saw that. I put some fun socks on his feet so he wouldn't scratch. It was hilarious. It took him 3 days to get completely better. Like, there are some things that happened to Flash that I wasn't told about and I had no idea about. The first thing that I wasn't told about that I feel like I should have been told about is that just like people, if dogs are allergic to bee stings, like obviously Flash had a reaction, but if dogs have like a bad allergic reaction, they could go into anaphylactic shock. So fever, like drooling, he can be really lethargic, things like that, like breathing, coughing, wheezing, you know, things like that, where his insides are having a reaction. Gladly, he didn't have any of that. So that's something I feel like I should have been told, but wasn't, and I kind of feel that was kind of bad on the doctor. The second thing that I want to share, something that happened to Flash during this whole process that I didn't find online anywhere. As well as his face swelling up, he also got like these kind of swelling spot circle bumps all over his face. It's kind of hard to see since he has fur. He had it all over his face. He had it on his arms, his chest, his legs. I couldn't find anywhere online that said that it would happen all over his body. They only said like it would happen to his face and his eyes. If he got stung in the face, but then even if they got stung like on the foot, there would be a little bit of swelling like on the foot, but then the face would still swell up. So I figured that was just that, but no, he got like all of these like swelling spots all over his body. That's just some of the things that I experienced that I couldn't find online. I thought I should share a little bit of that with you guys. And second pet peeve, I don't know why this is a fucking thing, animal cones of shame, $40 freaking dollars. But we got this Zen cone. It's Velcro. It's got like the little these are elastic, so you could like pull it through his collar. Although he has like a leather collar, he has a leather collar, so it wouldn't really fit through these, but you could still like put a piece of ribbon through it and tie it to kind of keep it on his head. I'm not quite sure where he got it, if it was Petco or PetSmart, but with tax it came out to be $45. And I asked him, I'm like, well, wasn't there plastic ones there? And he goes, yeah, but they weren't adjustable and they were just as expensive. And he said that he would get this one since we could keep it forever and ever and ever and ever, just in case. I do really like this one because it's got 3 levels of Velcro here, and you don't have to be perfect. Like what we did is we kind of had it sideways since he's got kind of like a big neck but a small head. We kind of did like that. But also you can like see through it. He can see through it and not like bonk into everything, which is really, really nice. We just stayed home and watched him, and he was tired, but he wasn't really lethargic because our friend came over and he was really, really happy to see him just like he was on any other day. Those were a few things that I really wanted to share with you guys today. Let me know if you guys have had the same thing happen to your pets. I really, 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 really would appreciate it if you guys could let me know if your dog has ever been stung by a bee and then got the little swelling spots all over their bodies, or if it was just flash. I'm not quite sure. Like, I don't know if there was something going on, if it was anaphylactic shock, if it was just the way that he reacts to bee stings or whatever. I thought I'd share that with you guys. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have had any kind of different experiences with dog bee stings. And you guys have a wonderful day. Have a good one. Laters.